Now today I want to be talking about rubber pressing parts to be able to mass produce the same part to the same dimension every time. Now presently this part here, just for an example, which is a, we're talking about an aircraft part, so this is an under the floor doubler channel, and it's currently the flat pattern is punched out on a CNC punching machine, or it can be routed. And then it is taken to a folder and just folded by hand. So there's, there's measuring, there's lines to fold it, and then there's human error in the actual folding of the part. So we want to actually manufacture a rubber press block, and then we can put some tooling holes in here and put it onto a machine CNC block, and then put it into a rubber press and press it and form it so it's identical every time. So we're just going to go through that. Alright, as you saw on the milling machine, I've just produced this rubber press block. You'll see that there's tapered on the sides, all the sides, and that's to allow for the aluminium has to fold way over 90 degrees and it springs back to 90. And they're just a lot of calculations that we have to add into the whole picture of manufacturing these sort of blocks. Now, also on AutoCAD, I've produced this part here, which has been punched out either on a router or a CNC punching machine. I've added 2 tooling holes. I've also added holes for it to attach to other ribs that neighbour this part, and also the holes on the top, which with the top skin will actually pick up on when it's finished. So we put that onto the press block, and it just picks up by a couple of tooling holes, and I just put some aluminium rivets in there, and now we're going to go and rubber press that, and then we can make a duplicator part exactly the same every time. So we're looking at the actual rubber press machine here. You can see a massive ram, a 3-foot diameter ram down the bottom, pushing this table, 1.8 by 1 metre table, up into a 8-inch thick blanket of rubber, or that's 200 mil thick of rubber. Many tons of pressure here. Now I'm just going to put the press block for the part located by the dowels, put a piece of rubber on top of that, put it right into the middle of the rubber press, and now we'll go turn it on and raise that bed up and press it in. Now I've just pressed one part at a time here, but you can press multiple parts at the same time. Okay, this is my first part I've just produced. I can pull those pins back out, the part will come off the top, and I have nice 90-degree folds all the way around, and yeah, it's a totally repeatable part now. Which means, as I said, it can be punched to its mating ribs and floor skins. So this is the part that we rubber pressed earlier, and this is the floor of a GA8 air van. So in the floor of an aircraft, all these ribs here, they've all been rubber pressed as well. So with AutoCAD technology, we can actually place all the holes in the part before pressing, and then when they press, they all marry into each other, just like we have here. And this part here, just using some pins called Clecos. We have holes that just line up perfectly. The top skin, when the top skin goes on and is picked up its datum by this front rib here. Put another one in here. that nib underneath there, just like that. In fact, it'll pick up on any of the bottom ribs because we've match punched the whole thing so it all pieces together.